Divers off a Greek island once hauled up a corroded lump of bronze, and inside it hid dozens of interlocking gears. The Antikythera mechanism was a hand-cranked model of the sky. Turn its knob and point the moon across a calendar, even forecasting eclipses. It worked because its gear teeth encoded real astronomical cycles in metal. The ratios chosen so the wheels turned at the speeds the heavens do. No machine of equal intricacy is known again for over 1,000 years. The knowledge to build it simply slipped out of the world and waited on the seabed. Uranus rolls around the sun, lying on its side, tipped over so far that its poles take turns facing the star almost directly. Most planets spin like upright tops, but Uranus was likely knocked sideways by a colossal collision early in its history. Because of this tilt, each pole endures decades of unbroken daylight, then decades of unbroken night, as the planet's long orbit slowly carries it around. It is a world that does not spin so much as tumble, frozen mid-roll for ages. Black holes are not eternal. According to quantum theory, they slowly leak particles at their edge and shrink, an effect called Hawking radiation. The mechanism is subtle. The boundary between something and nothing is not perfectly clean, and energy can escape as a faint glow. Smaller holes glow hotter and vanish faster. The largest take longer than the present age of the universe by numbers too vast to picture. But the principle stands. Even the darkest objects evaporate, given enough time. Nothing in the cosmos, not even a black hole, is truly permanent. There is a kind of lava so fluid it forms ropes. Called pahoho, it flows with a smooth, glassy skin that wrinkles as the still molten interior keeps moving beneath it, folding the surface into coils like braided cord. Its cousin, called AIA, is the same magma gone slightly cooler and stickier, tearing itself into a rubble of sharp clinkers. The only difference between a silky, ropey surface and a field of jagged blocks is a small change in temperature and speed. The rock records in its texture exactly how it was moving. Marcus Aurelius described the mind almost like a self-correcting flame. It turns obstacles into fuel, he wrote, working around what blocks it the way a fire takes whatever is thrown on and uses it to climb. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Watch the figure tumble against the dark, carried forward by the very fall that should stop it. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself of this. The void offers nothing external to lean on, which only proves his point. Whatever steadiness a falling figure finds, he brought with him. Ask a sleeping person what time it is, and part of their brain may already know. The body keeps a clock that runs without awareness, a cluster of cells above the optic nerves, tracking the day through light and quietly preparing you to wake. Before an alarm you reliably use, stress hormones often rise in the final hour of sleep, as if the brain anticipates the moment. So waking is not purely a reaction to noise. A timer beneath consciousness counts the hours, and the experience of suddenly being awake is its alarm reaching the surface. Over a patch of reef sand, a small fish stands guard above a nearly blind shrimp. The shrimp is a tireless digger, hollowing out a burrow that shelters them both, but it can barely see. so it keeps one antenna touching the fish at all times. When danger nears, the fish flicks its tail and the shrimp dives. One partner builds the house, the other watches the door. Neither could hold that patch of seafloor alone, and so they have struck a bargain of labor traded for eyes. The bones of a sunken whale can power life for years after the flesh is gone, and the trick is hidden inside them. Whale bones are soaked in fat, and specialized worms and bacteria break that fat down for energy. Some bacteria even produce a chemical that other creatures, in turn, feed upon. So a skeleton becomes a slow-burning engine, releasing stored energy long after the body has vanished, feeding a community built entirely on the riches locked inside the dead. A particular kind of exploding star always detonates with nearly the same brilliance, and that makes it a cosmic yardstick. These stars ignite only when a dead stellar core crosses a fixed mass threshold, so each blast releases a similar burst of light. Knowing the true output, astronomers read the apparent faintness to gauge enormous distances, measuring the reach of the universe one explosion at a time.